Greetings. All right, I want to walk you through the model just real quick. Tomorrow I'm going to go down and make the final adjustments for the steps and all those details and kind of place everything to make sure it'll fit. So some of this may change once I do the final measurements, but I wanted to show it to you so that if anything jumped out at you that you didn't like, we kind of have a discussion of it. So we're obviously here in the kitchen. As we look, click off of that. So I have 3D built the island so we get a sense of layout. First thing I want you to look at is the niches down here. What I've done is I've centered the niches based on this face here of this step and the wall. So as it lives, it'll look about like this. We'll have a cabinet down in here, and this is showing as 8 feet wide like our cabinet design is. I've got this set in from this other wall, so there'll be about 4 inches over here. I hope you can see my cursor over there. So if at any time we decide to put trim, we can actually fit it. The way the wall works out is the distance out to here, models off a little bit, will be about 7 inches. So that'll be 4 on this side, and this will be 7 on this side. And then we have to decide what we do with these little recesses. I also do have an air conditioner out here. This is the supply chase up here, which will be up in the ceiling, but I do need a return, and we might have to end up camouflaging a return into this wall here. So I've got some ideas how to do that. The other thing I want you to look at, please, primarily I want to look at the steps. I want to go ahead and zoom out, and we'll get rid of this structural detailing. I'm just going to show you what I shared this morning. So over here, our first discussion, this step was over here at Ryan's corner. In order for me to make this work, we've got to step out. So here, this is from the perspective of your door coming out of your master. So you're going to come out here onto the porch, and this is going to be a little step out. Your door will swing open against Ryan's wall, and then you'll walk out. You'll have one step right here. This will be about 4 feet, and then you'll basically walk out to your deck. And then you'll hit your post, and you'll have a roof above it. So that's that detail. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off so that we can kind of see. I want you to focus, please, on the steps. So what I've done is I've laid out the steps the way I think they should go. First thing down here, what I've done is I actually pulled this. I like to make sure we always have good walkways. So if you look from this perspective, when you're working here in the kitchen, you can walk right through and you do not run into the side step. So from the edge of the countertop will be the edge of that first riser. So you get a nice easy pathway, no obstructions, no issues. I think that's nice and clean. Over here, as you come through on this side, same thing. It's nice and clean, and you've got a pathway and a walkway on the other side of the table. From this perspective over here, what I've done, so as we come through this hallway, you don't want to be hit with odd intersections of flooring. So what I've done here is I've pulled this line so that I'm going to set the line so that it's parallel to this wall as this is the hallway wall as it ends. So you'll come down, I'll kind of do this, you'll come down, and this will be your hallway wall here. So it'll be a continuous line from the wall right down to that step. So I think that makes good sense. You'll walk in, and then this is our swing door. So that'll be the pathway walking down the steps, and you'll actually walk down these steps here to get out the door. That's just a little sort of a staging area, which kind of works nicely. If you come around this way, you'll see the other direction. So if we're coming up again, if you're coming through this door, so you come through this door, you can turn and go up into the kitchen, nice straight pathway, or you come up here to go forward, or you come this way to go out. I think that works nice, and I would love to see this. I think we've got enough material for it. I'm showing a waterfall edge here. So what I'm proposing, we have our countertop come over and actually do a waterfall edge, very contemporary, very clean. I wanted to see it in here, but we couldn't do it with this island. So waterfall it right down. The only drawback to that is that we might not have enough material to do the butler's pantry in that same material, but I would definitely put the material here on this waterfall instead. So that's that area. For the fish tank, I've got it on a 4-inch recess into the wall, and then you can see what I've done is I've lined up these two walls. I've got about 6 inches in the front here. We've got our step, And then here I've chosen to line this step up with this wall. I think that works best. I tried a couple different ways. You know, I kind of played with it and kind of pulled this through and then pulled this through. And you can see as you come from here that doesn't make sense to have this little area. It's not, you know, it's not black and white, not the right answer, but I think that I prefer the way that I had it. So this is a good opportunity. If you disagree, let me know and we can change it. But at the moment, that's kind of the way that I've got it, just like that. So you come out here and you hit your steps, just like so. You could also choose, if you wanted to, you know, we could choose to actually push this back, and we could go here. We could push this back, but again, I don't think that's the right answer. So going back, I think the right answer is this and this here, just like so. So as you look through, your wall will be pulled out just about to the edge of that step as it's shown. And then we're going to take these steps and I'm going to load them right down into the edge here. And then you'll have your recesses. Furniture sizing gives you a good idea. You know, we talked about how you could actually be sitting here on the couch. See if I can get myself down in here. In the couch, and then be able to sit on the couch and look out the window. So I think that placement works. The table I think works well back here for that in relation. The table's basically centered on the door there, so I think that works well. So those are some things that I'm working on, and if you have any other perspectives or ideas, just let me know, and we can kind of go from there. All right, front, one last shot here. So here we are looking at the front with the arch, which would be nice. We'll just have to get pricing for it, but it does give you a good perspective of what that would look like. All right, that's it for now. I'll upload it and get it to you, and then I'm going to run measurements tomorrow at the house. Ciao.